Okay, welcome back everybody. Beer Fox here again with the Witch Doctor, as promised. So, ranged pet class, basically. Got your zombie dogs. You can see them there, of course. Yeah, follow me around. Plague of toads. But Lord only knows where he's keeping them. He sounds very excited to get rid of them there. Suicide frogs, more like. They explode on impact. There you go. Or toads. Firebomb. Pretty self-explanatory, that one looks very cool. We like that. We'll just do that all day. And corpse spiders. We've got these moves aren't limited to this. These are just the ones I'm using at the moment. A vase full of spiders. That vase is marginally smaller than the spiders that come out of it, to be honest, aren't they? Let's face it. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. So you might notice as well that, say with the corpse spiders, that there's a rune beneath it and it's leaping spiders, so it's changed that move. I'll show you a bit of combat first, and then we'll go into the rune system. So here we go. It's one of the events I found for us to show a bit of the combat. I'm still using the moves I showed us just before. I'll try and show us a few more moves in a different bit of combat. This is an event. There's two in beta. One is a Jar of Souls event, and the other one's this, where I've got to lay her husband's bones to rest. I'm just going to skip that, what she's on about. So you can see you go up here, you grab the bones, and it's protected by this chap here. Let's take him out. Some toads going out there. Some vases of spiders. Some more spiders. Never have enough spiders. Some fireballs. I'll run over here to this one over here. Grab this one. There we go. Protected by Lord Dunhill. Wherever he may be. Ow. And some more spiders, some more toads. It's all good. Still more coming out. There you go, and you get that massacre thing there as well that you can see for defeating so many enemies in a certain time, like a combo meter, as it were. Just get the last one. One of those chaps is bound to come out again. Lord Dunhill again. You can see the Phantom of Anguish. Oh, it's the same guy, I assume. Right, I get it. Maybe that's the husband. Didn't really pay much attention. Yeah, it is, yeah. He's whinging about it now, but I was only helping. So that's that one. The Jar of Souls one's a bit more interesting, because it's like a survival and a load of skellies come, but... So that's a bit of the combat there. So now I've swapped out his moves, so I don't have the ones that I've shown you originally. I've got Hex now, that summons a Shaman Fetish, and he changes the enemies into chickens, which is quite funny. Haunt, which like does spirit damage to him, and if they die, it goes to it's like a little spirity thing goes to the next enemy near him. The Poison Dart, which I've got ruined, which has got splinters, so it like shoots 3 at once. Usually just shoots 1, and Fire Bat. So hopefully there'll be some enemies through this door for us, and I can show them off. Oop. Now there'll be bloody nothing. Oh, here we go. There's the fetish on his way in. That's the Poison Dart. You can see. The fetish only lasts a few seconds before he goes. There's the Fire Bat. There's Haunt going out as well, as you can see that. Get another fetish out, it's just funny. You can see somebody's turned into a chicken there. Those floppy skeletons there are a pain in the arse, because they try and run away from you and they raise more skellies. Not particularly hard, but they will. Look at him, buggering off, little shit. Right, there he goes. So that's a brief overview of those skills, but it's also nice to see that you can have varying playstyles within the same character. So I don't have the zombie dogs anymore, so I'm more hands-on. But you can if you want, because the dogs do get quite powerful, especially in beta on normal. They'll just end up wiping everything out for you, and if you've got the Templar as well. Let's have just another... Here we go. There's also environmental kills, which are quite cool. Like the chandeliers. There's a little fetish again, look, but he doesn't seem to be really doing much. Oh, he's gone. Right, so there we go. As well, quickly, I just thought I'd show you where you first meet the Templar. I've already done it on one playthrough. If you've done it with Diablo, you can play it through the same bit as many times as you want, and the enemies come back once you reload it. But this is where you first meet him, proper Yorkshire lad. And these cultists trying to drain his power or some shit. Bit weird, but a bit of haunt on him there, some firebats. Those firebats are awesome. You can just spin around in a circle doing it. Look. So we've got him, and that's where you first get him.
Who are you?
You have a word with him and he joins you. So you can have the followers in single player with you. If you do multiplayer, the followers disappear. There are 2 of the followers, but they're not in beta. Right, so we're back in town after showing you that bit of combat there, and I'll just go quickly over the runes and the rune skill system. So I've got the corpse spiders here. They're not runed, so let's just toss the bars of those out. So they just look like the little normal spiders you might find in your garage or something. There we go. Just little normal white spiders they'll chew your enemy's face off. However, that's not a problem. But now, if we go into our skills, corpse spiders there, leaping spiders rune, activate that, accept that. Unfortunately, it takes 15 seconds, which is annoying once you've changed a move or whatever. It has a cooldown on it. Not 100% sure in the reasoning behind that. Just have a little fish while we wait to have a look. There he is, little blighter. That's some groping eels. Very nice. Right, so that's cooled down. Now I've ruined it. You remember what they looked like before? Now let's have a look. There's big black horrors now that jump on people's faces. That's quite cool. I've done the same with Grasp of the Dead. Usually a load of zombie arms come out of the ground and grasp them. I've ruined it to grow up in eels. So now when I do it, it's a load of eels and you can see them there. They went off the screen a bit. That's a cooldown. To slow them down, snare them, and do damage now. And I've also ruined the poison dart. Now the poison dart usually just fires 1 dart out of it, but now I've ruined it, fires 3 out and does a bit more damage, which is quite cool. So that's just a really brief look at the rune system, and all classes have that, so it can change certain moves and what have you. But if you see, say for the corpse spiders for example, now the maximum level in beta is 13, so we can't ever see this until release, but we can actually look at them. At 17, another rune will unlock. So instead of having leaping spiders, I could have a spider queen instead. So when I use the corpse spider move, the giant spider comes out and she births more little spiders. That type of thing. So you can really customise your characters that way. It's quite an exciting thought, as well as the different moves you noticed before. Like I was like kind of a pet build with the zombie dogs, then I changed it to be more of a ranged thing with the haunt and the dart and what have you. So that's that. So that's a bit of the combat and the rune skills and what have you, just a quick overview of those. And one last thing before I sign off for today is the crafting system. I thought I'd show you pretty quickly. You meet the blacksmith pretty early on and help him out. You have to kill his wife actually because she gets infected and turns into a zombie. He doesn't seem very bothered about that, but hey, there you go. So you just go into craft. If you've got a couple of items you've found that are just no good and you don't want them for anything, you just go into salvage here, just literally click on that and break it down into these subtle essences. You also get rarer ones as well sometimes coming out, salvaging from the items, and then you can just go into the list of them here and you can see here you can create a pair of these boots. It has 18 to 23 vitality and 1 random magical property. It just costs gold then as well to create. Builds it pretty quick. Bam, there you go, pair of boots, got the 23 vitality on it, and health and gold pickup increased by 2 yards. So that is the crafting system in a nutshell pretty much, and you can just get rid of that. There you go, and just turn it back into a subtle essence if you don't want it. So that's it for this video. I'll probably be doing the barbarian next. Thanks for watching. Always a pleasure. This was Beer Fox. Take it easy now. Laters.